So, fellow teacher, did you know that in your classroom, you have students with different learning styles and preferences? To ensure learning happens at the same pace for all, you are encouraged to apply Universal Design for Learning, UDL. UDL is a teaching approach designed to optimize learning by using flexible methods, materials, and assessments to accommodate different learning needs for all students in the classroom. UDL is mediated in 3 principles, namely multiple means of representation, multiple means of engagement, and multiple means of action and expression. Multiple means of representation. To apply this principle, you are expected to create an inclusive and engaging learning environment by using diverse instructional methods, including visual, auditory, text-based materials, assessive technologies, hands-on activities, peer discussions, flexible access, and quick assessments. Multiple means of engagement. To apply this principle, you are expected to recognize and accommodate individual differences to enhance students' engagement and motivation. Multiple means of action and expression. To apply this principle, you are expected to offer diverse assessment methods, encouraging verbal and written expression, incorporating hands-on activities, and using technology to allow students to demonstrate understanding in various ways. Teacher, you are requested to incorporate or apply these 3 principles into lesson planning and curriculum delivery in your classroom. Learner's readiness.
Learner's readiness. This is an entry point for the learners or students to be prepared for learning. And in the learner's readiness, we can apply one of the 3 principles of UDL. That is multiple means of engagement. In learner's engagement, we are going to apply different ways of engaging learners. For example, a teacher can use a song, a teacher can play a video, a teacher can tell a story, and so on.
Introduction.
After learner's readiness, in UDL, we have introduction. In introduction, a teacher can apply multiple means of engagement by creating safe and supportive learning environment, which is going to motivate these learners or students to learn.
In introduction, learners enter the lesson with the support of the teacher through demonstration, storytelling, role plays, video plays, chat display, and many more.
Our lesson today is going to come from Unit 7, and the lesson title is Capacity Measurements from Liters to Milliliters. Capacity measurements from liters to milliliters. Our lesson today, we are having some objects here, and they are all containers. Who can tell us what are these containers for? Yes? And speak louder.
To drink water.
Very good.
Lesson development.
In In the lesson development, this is where the real teaching and the real learning is taking place. In the real teaching and real learning, a teacher uses the two principles of UDL. These are multiple means of representation. Here, a teacher uses multiple means of representation. Maybe, for example, he can use a video to represent a content, can use a story, can use diagrams or images to represent a content. Because remember, behind all this, we are having an inclusive classroom. Fanny, stand up and tell us the capacity of that bottle.
The capacity of this bottle is 1.5 liters.
1.5 liters. Very good. My friend, can you read the capacity of that bottle?
1 liter.
It is 1 liter. How many milliliters have I poured in here? How many milliliters have I poured in here? Yes?
500 milliliters.
500 milliliters. Now, my bottle is not yet full. Therefore, I'm going to add on another water. Okay, I'm now adding it here. How many milliliters are these? How many milliliters are these? Yes?
500 milliliters.
500 milliliters. I'm adding it to another 500 milliliters. Are you following? Okay. We said this bottle, what is the capacity of this bottle? 1 liter. 1 liter. That means that in this bottle now, I have the capacity of water which is equal to 1 liter. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, how many bottles have I how many bottles of 500 milliliters have I put in here? How many bottles? How many bottles? Yes.
2 bottles.
2 bottles of 500 milliliters. In lesson development, we have another principle, UDL principle, which is multiple means of engagement. And this is where a teacher uses different styles, because we are having learners with different learning styles. For example, a teacher puts the students in groups and provides them with activities where these learners inclusively, they are going to be using multiple means of engagement. For example, one group can use hands-on activities or experiment. Another group can have playing video. Another group can have presenting images or charts. But all these focus on the same content. Why? We are having different students with different learning styles. Therefore, we need to apply different ways of engaging them so that the learning takes place at the same pace and the students are motivated in the learning. We are going to use a funnel to power water in a small container. When this container is full, you pour in the big container. Stand here and face the class. You have to face the class because they want also to see what you are doing. So, who's holding this bottle? And make sure you don't waste water. Make sure you don't waste water. Class, how many liters have they poured in here? Yes? 3 liters. That means that this jerry can, the capacity of this jerry can is 3 liters. Why do we say they are 3 liters? Because they have used 1 liter container to fill a 3 liter container. What is the capacity of this bottle? What is the capacity of this bottle?
1.5 liters.
1.5 liters. What is the capacity of this bottle? Yes. What is the capacity of this bottle?
500 liters.
500 milliliters. So we want now to understand how many of these can fill this. Is that okay?
Yes.
So make sure everybody is watching. Be very fast and make sure you don't waste water. Make sure you don't waste water. So, good. Now, class, how many milliliters do we have here? How many milliliters do we have here? How many milliliters do we have here? Teoje?
1,500 milliliters.
1,500 milliliters. Again, bring the... How many of these bottles have they poured in here to make this bottle full? Yes, how many of these? 3 bottles. That means that 3 times 500 milliliters equals 1,500 milliliters. Very good. Can we give them flowers?
During lesson development, you should promote collaboration, encourage creative expression through diverse communication methods, allow self-pacing, offer students a choice on how they respond, and use flexible tools and resources, both digital and printed, to accommodate different learning styles.
The importance of applying multiple means of representation and multiple means of engagement during lesson development is to help the teacher and the students themselves inclusively to learn perfectly at their learning pace.
Assessment and conclusion.
After lesson development, we are now going to look at assessment. In assessment, students have already done the activities, and now the teacher needs to know how they have done the activities. What is their ideas? What is their findings? Students are going to use multiple means of action and expression, whereby a student can decide to use either by telling a story, by having an experiment being conducted, by presenting the real image of what he has learned. The student can also use a video or a project to express his or her ideas from the learning process. How many of you do like yogurt? How many of you do love yogurt? Wow, that's good. And so you always go to the shop, you buy yogurt. But have you ever taken time to read how many milliliters you've bought? Have you ever taken time to read and see, hey, I've bought yogurt, now I'm drinking 500 milliliters. Have you ever done so? Yes. Good. All right.
During the assessment, teachers are expected to differentiate assessment difficulty Use different assessment formats such as quizzes, projects, presentations. Then offer learners different options to demonstrate learning and incorporate real-world relevance and interactive assessments such as games or simulations to help maintain students' interest.
If you have 2 liters of milk, suppose this bottle is 1 liter full of milk, and this one is also 1 liter full of milk. How many liters of milk do I have? That's the question. I want you to give me the answer. Quickly. Put on the units. Put on the units. What? Have you finished? Have you finished? Finished? No. What? What? Tell me the answer, the units. Give me the units. Don't you see, for me, I've been writing the units there. So thank you very much for your participation. We've come to the end of this lesson. We shall meet again tomorrow. Can you clap for yourselves? Yeah. Clap again. See you